cardinal thing. This a cardinal thing. Meet up and meet a this a girl. This a girl can cool like a cardigan. Meet up and meet a this a girl.
Out there watching, today I have Nana Edem. Nana Edem is a representative of Kantanka cars. You know, what's the name of the company really?
Oh, Kantanka Automobile.
Kantanka Automobile. I believe you saw some parts of the car. This is the first made in Ghana car. You know, truthfully speaking, made by Ghanaians and made in Ghana. So this is made in Ghana by Ghanaians. And Nana Edem, when did this dream start?
Actually started in 1971.
1971. Wow, that's a long time. So why did it take such a long time before it materialized?
We wanted to get rid of that Ghanaian mentality that everything from Ghana is inferior. So we were trying.
So even as of that time?
Yeah, we were trying. We started with farms, and then we started moving from farms, and we entered into technology. My father, for one, started working with this great man, and then he's no more, and then I'm here working for the company.
Okay.
So basically now we are concentrating on the technology aspect of the man and everything he's doing out there. So instead from 1971.
How old is the founder of Kantanka Automobile?
That's a secret. I don't even know.
Oh, okay. Because the reason why I asked his age is in case if he's no longer there, who can perpetuate this?
Currently, his son, Israel Kojusapo, is the CEO of the company.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll have him here in a moment. I would say in about 2 hours' time he'll be here.
Would the father as well come?
No.
Oh, okay.
He's representing the company.
Oh, so we now have a young face of the company.
Yes.
Beautiful. And did that change things?
Basically, most of the ideas is coming from the dad. So he's added one or two niche to it, but then most of the good ideas, general ideas, is coming from the dad. So.
Yeah.
And we are all following the same ideas. Yeah.
So let's talk about the standard board and the ISO 9000 or International Standard Board. What is this car doing to meet international standards?
You could talk about the suspension, the engine. Interior is there's not too much standard for it. It's based on the customer's taste. If whether you want ordinary car or you want more luxury in your car, so interior is not. But you can talk about the brakes, the engine, the car suspension, and as at this moment, everything we're doing it falls under the standards. But in the country, we have Ghana Standards Authority, and then whatever you are doing or whatever you're trying to promote, they have to stamp it to tell you, yes, truly you are meeting the standards, and we are almost through with it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as we speak now, that I think that is the last approval we need for us to really hit the market with the cars.
Now, but Ghana Standard Board, this is the first time they are being confronted with the car manufacturing industry. How are they coping? You know, do they really have what it takes to determine?
We've given them a lot of work to do, and then I think they've been helpful so far.
Okay.
Most of the government agencies are cooperating because they feel we are in the right direction and whatever we are doing to promote Ghana and put Ghana on the map. So they are cooperating, they've been helpful, they've been reading a lot because this is something you've not really done a lot of research into it. What does it's out there as of now is for second-hand cars.
Yeah.
There's nothing like for new cars being assembled and manufactured in Ghana. So we've given them a lot of work. But then they are working, they are pulling their weight, they are really working.
Yeah. You know, the other thing is that when you look at the cost of import duty these days, you know, and you have a made in Ghana car, is your price competitive enough for people to go for this car, or are we going to say, oh, made in Ghana things are even more expensive than made in Japan?
The price of the cars will be very competitive, honestly speaking, and then it will be more competitive if the government will defer certain taxes so that it will be cheap for the normal Ghanaian, the normal citizen to be able to. You see, most of the times it's not the producer, it's the government, the taxes. Will the government lessen some of the taxes and defer certain taxes so that the people can afford the car? If we take certain taxes off, we reduce the price of the car. But as it stands, even within the tax bracket that car manufacturing falls in, the price is still competitive compared to other brands.
I see. And so far, what is your labor force like? You know, how many jobs have you created in your company?
We have more than 300.
More than 300 paid workers. Paid workers.
And fed, clothed, and housed at the same time.
And this affects their family, you know, because yeah.
We are I'm like I said, my father started with him, and then now I'm working with his son, so it's like it's been generation.
Yeah, this is a family thing.
It's a family thing, but we want to. It's not a family thing. It's a family thing in the sense that it's an African thing.
Okay.
That is what we want it to seem like.
Okay.
You see, I don't hate the white man, but I love the African man and the white man.
Yeah.
It's not sin.
Yeah, it is not.
It's not sin.
It is not. Well, for those of you watching this interview, we are interacting with Nane Edem. This is just the first meeting we are having with him. I believe that next time we'll be going to their factory to see things for ourselves, and there we'll be in a more quiet environment to converse. But there's something I want to tell the government. You see, when you go to India, the government patronizes made in India cars. The one thing that we need to do is to patronize made in Ghana cars. Yes, patronize made in Ghana cars. All those Land Cruiser that they are driving, let us be plain. Me, I don't like it. This is Kantanka car. It is solid. We can use it. It is made in our country. We drive it in our country. If there is any maintenance, we do it here. And that will bless the life of people. We know all these truths. So when you even go to American embassy, you see plenty of Ford cars. Me, I've seen it for myself. So why don't you patronize our own thing? Let us support made in Africa, not just made in Ghana, because this is Africa we stand. Okay? Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And I need to thank you very much for keeping watching us today. All right, bye.
Cardinal thing, it's a cardinal thing. It up and meet a this a girl. This a girl can cool like a cardigan. It up and meet a this a girl. This a girl can cool like a cardigan. Pit up and meet a this a girl. This a girl can cool like a cardigan. Pit up and meet a this a girl. This a girl can cool like a cardigan. This a girl make a feel like a Peter Pan. Me a get a hitty like a boy cardigan. This a girl show me love before me love me never see. For the winter but me feel like a the Hamilton. This a girl make a feel like a Peter Pan. Me a get a hitty like a boy cardigan. This a girl show me love before me love me never see. For the winter but me feel like a the Hamilton.